It's a love story, primarily, with Andrew Scott and Paul Mescal, which is brilliant. But it's also something about what would it happen if you had the opportunity to go back and see your parents again and tell them things you might have told them when you were a child. So that concept worked really well. Andrew Haigh, as a filmmaker, is someone we wanted to work with for a long time. The nuances of familial and emotional landscapes he does, I think, better than anyone. So when we gave him the book and he said he was interested to adapt it and to direct it, I was like, great.
I just fell in love with the idea of what that novel was and just was desperate to make the film, really, and it was an emotional kind of, cathartic experience for me. And yeah, I'm really happy with the film. I'm glad that people are talking about it. It's both, it's a little bit terrifying when people are talking about it, but in the best way. Like, you make films to be seen, and you want those films to be seen, so it's very special.
Is this real?
Does it feel real?
It's a very intimate film, but it speaks very universally. There's only 4 actors in the film. Andrew Scott, Paul Mescal, Claire Foy, Jamie Bell. Every one of them is 101%, which is fantastic.
I mean, it really is a heavyweight cast, and I think they all do an incredible job. I mean, it was a pleasure every day coming in and working with that level of performance across the board. It was like spoiled by the riches of what that was, so it's exciting.
I've always felt like a stranger in my own family. Hi.
Hi.
The main inspiration, I would say, is the story and the conversation we had with Andrew Haigh, the director. I saw an edit of the film before and it hit me like a ton of brick. I already knew what was going to be my emotional reaction to the storytelling, so it was very much trying to create a score that would be as subtle as the performances, and also kind of having a dreamlike quality, not entirely in the real world, but still capturing an emotional truth. I focused the score on 4 instruments, like there is 4 main characters, and I kind of extrapolated music out of that.
It's a very, very strong 80s soundtrack, which combines with Emily's amazing score. But yeah, the film overall is just beautiful. It's so touching on loads of different levels.
It's funny, it doesn't take much to make you feel the way you felt back there again.
It's amazing. The London Film Festival is very special. This movie is very much about London. So for us, this is, like the big one. Cinema's really coming back.
I just love all the films that the London Film Festival champions, and just, gives people a voice, new voices we've heard before, really supportive. No, it's great. It's an incredible festival.